Dear viewers, welcome to the YouTube channel of Life in Saudi Arabia. Today we are going to arrange a question and answer session. In case anybody wants to ask a question, he can ask it here. Soon I will be sharing the links of this question and answer session to my Facebook page as well. So, so you would be able to see some audience. Is there anybody here? What you can do, if you want to ask a question, you can ask it here. You can write a comment here, and I would answer this question. You can ask a question here. Hi, Kidsful Videos. So once we have some people online, and they start asking questions, I would be able to answer them. On this session, I would be able to speak. I would be able to answer them in English, and Urdu and Hindi. These are three languages in which you can ask questions. So we just shared our link on our Facebook. So let me come up again. Hi viewers, this is from Life in Saudi Arabia. We would be answering some live question and answers here. In case you want to ask any question related to Saudi Arabia, I would try to answer it based upon my experience. What you can do, you can ask a question here. You can write a comment here and ask a question, and I would try to answer it here. And in case if there is some link or further guidance available, I would try to give you the link so that you can explore it further. So if anyone has a question, he can ask me now on this. Um, you can write a comment. Hi, someone is saying hi from Pakistan. Hi. So the purpose we started this live question and answer session is that I have noticed that on my Facebook page there are so many people who are asking questions, and I mean it's very difficult for me to answer them one by one. So I arranged this question and answer session. If people are, I mean, I would consider if people are interested in it. If based upon the response of people, I would. I would launch another session maybe. So, uh, I guess not many people are interested right now. Um, if someone is interested, If someone wants to ask any question, he can ask right now, and I would try to answer it. There's someone, Thin Lizzy, is asking if there is any flight to Nepal. There are some countries, there are some, uh, just a minute, just a minute. So there are some countries where Saudi government has started their flights for the home. Saudi government has started their flights, and Saudi and Nepal. I think it's not among those countries. So what you can do, I would try to do is I will write. There is an article. I have posted an article on it uh, on my website. So you can see here, these are 9 countries: Egypt, Pakistan, Indonesia, India, Philippines, Bangladesh, Nigeria, Afghanistan, Tunis, for whom Saudi government is uh, uh, arranging the flights. Uh, and Nepal, unfortunately, is not among them. So if Nepal government is starting a flight here, then that's fine. Otherwise, there are no flights to Nepal. Anything else? Anybody wants to ask any question? Um, we can answer questions in English, Urdu, and Urdu, and Hindi language. So we are conversant in 3. Rock Illusion, thank you very much for your appreciation. Uh, yeah, go ahead. You can ask anything you want. Question and answer session. So Rock Illusion Rock Illusion is asking me about a car which is under the custody of police yard. It's in the police yard. Um, why the car is in the police yard? I mean, this is the first question. If you parked it at some wrong place and they picked it up, is this the reason, or there is some other reason? If you come up with the reason, I can answer you precisely. Okay, so if you have made sure that the car is in the, I mean, if you know the place where the car is, you can go there and I mean, you'll have to pay some fine. That's what I know, that you have to pay some fine for the wrong parking, as well as they picked your car from somewhere, so you have to pay for this transportation. And once you do this, you can pick the car. So, but it can only happen if you know the car, the place where the car is parked. No, you cannot release your car online, brother. You have to go there. You'll have to, I mean, process some documentation. And by the way, the Marur office is open. I mean, you can go there and pick the car. So it's not like, I mean, other offices, which are closed these days. So Arlena is asking, hi, how can we extend visit visa that's standard now in Saudi Arabia? Uh, Arlena, are you talking about those people who are right now in Saudi Arabia? If they are right now in Saudi Arabia, their visa has already been extended. But if you are asking about those people who are outside Saudi Arabia, I mean, Saudi embassies are not working for, are not processing their visas anymore. So right now there is no procedure available. The procedure which is available right now, you can even search it on our website, lifeinsaudiarabia.net. Uh, but that procedure is kind of obsolete because as soon as the embassy opens, they will as soon as the embassies start processing visas, they will come up with a new procedure. So I'm not sure for whom are you talking about. So Abdul Muqtadir is asking, how can we check expiry date of business visa? Has government extended validities of business visa? Brother, you can ask the company who has issued you the visa. They can go to their Mukim account and check the validity date. As far as I know, that the validity of business visa has not been extended yet. But the employer said you cannot do it because you have not issued the visa. I mean, it's not, so only your sponsor or your employer can do it. Uh, Arlena multiple entry visa. Again, my question is the same. That what are you talking about? Are you talking about those people who are already in Saudi Arabia, or those who have left Saudi Arabia? Suhail Sheikh is asking, do you know how much Saudi government take for ticket in other service for India? Well, I don't know precisely the amount, but what I know that they would be charging around the double price. The reason is that Suhail, the flight of going from Saudi Arabia is, I mean, it's kind of one way flight because there will be no passengers from India to Saudi Arabia. So they have every right to charge at least double. So they would be charging double price. What else? Rock Illusion, it comes up because I read somewhere that we can pay it online, and before we pay, I can also find online whether the car is in police yard or no. Well, you have to check Rock Illusion. You have to go to a Murur office. Try to go to the main Murur office, and then check from there. Uh, if whatever the fine, if there is a fine, you have to pay it obviously online. The amount of fine. But I mean, let's check. Let's go there and check what are the documentation involved, because what I know that you have to pay the fine for wrong parking. Second, the fine you have to pay some amount for the tow truck because somebody towed your car to. Uh, okay. Yes, in Saudi extended there now, so it's automatically extended for how long? Thank you, Arlena. This is extended for 3 months. You can go to. I would try to tell you how you can check the status of exit re-entry. Just give me a moment. So yeah, here you would be able to find the expiry date. Um, if I say I can share the link of the article where yeah, please go ahead, Rock Illusion. Go ahead. I would try to see what is this. Sadia Khan is asking, my parent is old. If I submit request on ODA, they're not asking city for Pakistan. We need to send them to Karachi. But what if they send the flight to Islamabad? How this can be sorted? Yes, they are not asking for uh, I mean, you're right. They're not asking for the destination airport. Um, but I think once the flights are arranged, they would be coming up with some other questions. Um, there is no way available right now, and they have not yet started the flights to. Uh, they have not yet started the flights to Pakistan even. The flights which took place, which went to Pakistan, like there were a couple of flights, but they were also um, there were a couple of flights, but I mean it was an initiative by the Pakistan government, not through other service. So uh, I would try to say in Urdu कि अगर आपके parents old हैं तो uh, मेरा ख्याल है मतलब इनको अभी प्रोसीड करने दें ये किस तरह ये लोग प्रोसीड करते हैं आई थिंक के फ़्लाइट्स कराची लाहौर इस्लामाबाद 3 मेन एयरपोर्ट्स हैं तीनों में जाएंगी फ़्लाइट्स Suhail Sheikh is asking, okay, thanks, bro. I signed for ODA, but don't get information about flight or money. Still, I'm waiting. Suhail, if you see the number of people who have applied through ODA, I mean, I saw a screenshot while ago, and there were like 70,000 people. So just imagine it's not easy to evacuate 70,000 people from any country. Uh, so, I mean, and even the planes right now which are departing, they've been like they have to fly with 50% capacity. So if a plane has a capacity of 300 people, there would be 150 people in that plane. So just imagine how difficult it is. They have started flights to the Philippines, and soon they will be coming up to India and Pakistan as well. But be patient because Pakistan and India, I mean, most of the people are from Pakistan and India. Abdul Muqtadir is asking, one of my friend got penalty of 10k reals for curfew violation. Is there any chances that government may waive these penalties in future? If not, when do we have to pay this fine? Well, I don't think Abdul Muqtadir uh, uh, that the government would remove the fine, remove this. I think we have to pay it. Uh, but I mean, you can try your luck. He can try his luck. That he can have shared a procedure to remove curfew violation fine. Dear viewers, welcome to the YouTube channel Flight with Saudi Arabia. So I'm going to share this video, Abdul Muqtadir, for you. You can share it with your friend. He can try at least to, he can make he can at least try to remove the fine. If nothing happens, then he will have to pay it. But normally, what I know that if it is out of an emergency, for example, he went for some hospital service or something like that, the fine would be removed, provided that he uploads a provided that he uploads an evidence. Okay, so someone is asking, is ODA registration open for India? Last week it was showing it's still not open for India. And yes, ODA registration is open for India. Um, I will share with you the countries who can apply through ODA service. So here's our article for that. I'm going to share the article for you, brother, Yukeshwar. This is the article. You can see that uh, you can see that India is among those countries who can apply for through ODA service. If someone else, I try to answer questions. If somebody else wants to ask any question, please go ahead. Uh, we started this live session 20 minutes ago. Um, I registered for India 3 days ago. Yes, Suhail, you're right. Hi, Jian Khan. We started this live session 20 minutes ago. I would wait for 10 more minutes. Um, if somebody has any question, you can ask here. By the way, have you people subscribed to our YouTube channel? Uh, we are sharing very useful videos these days. Um, I would try to show you something. So Abdul Muqtadir, thanks a lot for the link. Just last question: if he has to pay, as you don't pay this fine until Ikama renewal, I mean, you won't be able to renew your Ikama. You won't be able to get your exit entry or any other service from the government. As far as the doubling of fine is concerned, as it happens uh, as it happens normally in traffic in Marur violation, I don't think it would be doubled because the amount of fine is already huge. I don't think it would be doubled because let me tell you that most of the people they won't be able to pay it so easily. 10,000 real is a huge amount. So I don't know about the due date, but I'm sure that uh, I mean I hope that it would not be doubled. Uh, Second thing is that you have to pay it. I mean, but if I were at your place, I would wait for a while and see how the government, deals with it in a couple of months once this Corona thing finishes up once the market opens. So we'll see how do they do it. Uh, so Niranja is asking how to go to our country, Sri Lanka. Uh, as I explained earlier, that other service which is available, which is launched by the government, is not covering Sri Lanka in that. So your government will have to make some arrangements, I mean themselves. So, so Colombo Foreign Office, they will have to make some arrangement. They will have to send special flights through Sri Lankan Airlines to take you out from here. The government of Saudi Arabia is not doing anything as of now for you, for Sri Lankans. There are 9 countries, as I have already mentioned, and you can find the link. These are the 9 countries. Okay, so Mashood Anwar is asking, dear, my father is with me and his visa expiring on 20th May. Should I register him on Aadha for return flight, or can visa be extended as it will be 6 months better? Mashood, you can extend the visa. If you want to keep him here, you can extend the visa. Otherwise, you can also, I mean, both options are open for you. They have waived off this restriction of 180 days. In fact, I would say they have extended the restriction of 180 days uh, to 270 days. So now you can as well as extend their visa. So you can do both things. Uh, are they giving any preference for final exit visas compared to exit entry now for traveling back to their home countries by other process? I'm not sure about it because they have not yet started processing so many flights. I think only a couple of flights to Manila have departed. So I'm not really sure about it that if they're but they should, yes, I agree with you, they should give some preference. Jian Khan is asking, they will give us date of departure. Yes, they will give you a date of departure and a link to pay the money. There are no many choices. There are not many choices. So if you miss this flight, I guess you are gone. So there are not many choices here. So as I said earlier, I will continue the session for 5 more minutes. Um, Zaga Abdul Muqtadir, thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. Uh, I just started this. To see how people respond here. We have shared, by the way, we have shared so many videos, and the good thing about the channel is that the videos are being shared in Urdu language as well. Because what I have seen that most of the people, on YouTube, the people who want to see our videos, they are interested to watch it in Urdu language. So we have shared it in Urdu language and English language, both of them. As you can see, there are so many videos. For example, today I shared Zamzam water, what to do if your driving license is lost, how to apply for Istamara renewal, Nitaka driving license. There are so many videos on this YouTube channel. So it's worth liking, it's worth subscribing it. Mohsina has asked some question and then deleted her comment. Why not you are using OBS for YouTube live broadcast? I'm on YouTube. Mohsina, when will international flights resume? To which country? I have no idea what you're. I mean, to which country you're talking about? Uh, if you could tell me the country, I mean, I can tell you the status. By the way, there are not so many people who are watching us, but I mean, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I would try to, I would try to, keep it for a few days to share or to hold this question and answer sessions. So 27 minutes already. I will ask, I will take another 2-3 minutes and then we'll close the session. If there is anybody wants to ask any question, I'm available. By the way, Jain Khan, I would search for this OBS. What is this? Um, so it was a good question and answer session. We tried to answer some questions raised by people. Um, if you have any questions, the people who are watching us, if you have any questions, you can ask them now. I'm available for a couple of more minutes. After that, I will leave because we've been live for around 28 minutes. So it was a good question and answer session. People ask questions, I try to answer them uh, based upon my experience and knowledge about Saudi Arabia. And this is a newly created channel of on. I mean, uh, you know us from our Facebook page. We have around 2 million followers there. Life in Saudi Arabia.